A variation of Pelagianism is referred to as semi-Pelagianism. And in other words, it's not quite Pelagianism. It takes some of the tenets of that and finds common ground between Pelagianism and the other view of salvation. But in this particular view of how it is we're saved, how we come to faith in Jesus, once again, it really begins with man. But in semi-Pelagianism, the understanding is that original sin did have an effect on us. That while we have a free will, we're very limited in our ability to make use of it, in the sense of just choosing to do something doesn't make it happen for us. We can't follow through. We fall short. And so in this view of salvation, it starts with man, and man makes a decision. Man weighs the evidence, or man considers the pros and cons of belief and faith, and decides, this is what I want to believe. I want to have a relationship with Jesus. But of course, that falls short. But in semi-Pelagianism, God steps into the picture. God honors that decision. God honors that choice. And then he steps in and does what we're not able to do. So while it starts with man, man can't do it. It takes man and God working together in order to bring about salvation. And so another term that gets used far more than semi-Pelagianism that describes this view of salvation is synergism. The word synergism means to work together. And we hear that term used in, for example, in industry and business, where we have different components of a company or different elements in society working together towards a common goal. And so synergism in and of itself is a good thing. We can get more done when we work together through synergism. Well, in theology, what synergism says is God's not going to be the actor on his own. You need to do something. You need to make the choice. So it really puts the burden on man to first choose to believe, but recognizes he can't do it on his own, that God has to help us out. And so synergism is about that, God and man working together, that salvation comes through the works of man joined together with the gift of faith. So it's faith plus works that brings us into a saving relationship with God.